A sea monster is what I saw, Sagittarius, when I felt the energy behind your cards. And then look, we've got like an ocean and the Six of Swords showing up in one of your cards. Some of you guys are just straight up afraid of the water, afraid of the ocean, afraid of deep water, maybe even like you have some sort of issue with fish. But I did see a fish monster. It looked very fishy, it got like teeth. And then the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. This is like actually feeling the consequences of your actions, like doing something you know you're not supposed to, and then having it come and bite you in the ass. That's what the cards are talking about. Now, what does that have to do with the sea monster? If you know that you can't swim, then this would have to do if like, and you're going swimming, and you have fear of the ocean, then it's kind of like a recipe for disaster, right? That's what I'm seeing on the board, a recipe for disaster. So either you guys are like doing something that's welcoming disaster, or you're dealing with somebody who is kind of bringing that energy to the table. They're either like a risk taker in some sort of weird way, but I don't even think this is really risk taking. It's kind of doing something stupid that you know you shouldn't be doing, that's gonna have like nasty consequences, like going swimming if you can't swim, going swimming in deep water in the middle of the ocean and getting eaten by a sea monster, right? Like, who goes swimming in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? And that's what I'm seeing here, doing something that's stupid. On the bottom, we have the Four of Cups. Interesting. This is consideration. So maybe you guys are thinking about doing something stupid that's potentially going to get you in a lot of trouble. I'm suddenly brought back to Luigi Mangione, or whatever his last name is, the dude who just shot that CEO, right? Maybe you guys are thinking about doing something drastic. And it feels right, but at the same time, you know there are bad consequences and you know you shouldn't do it. But there's consideration. You guys are considering doing this thing. Maybe you have been for a while, the Moon. And then the Ace of Pentacles is taking the first step. So you guys are considering taking the first step, doing something you shouldn't that might have nasty consequences. All right, let's pull Oracle cards and see if we can find out more from the Oracle. Tell me more about what's going on with Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius considering doing that is probably a bad idea, that's gonna get them in trouble? Or maybe it won't get them in trouble. Maybe it seems like it's gonna get you in trouble, but it actually won't, right? Let's see what comes out here for, okay. All right, we got more cards on the board, and I picked up water. I kept seeing like waves and water. So there's something about the ocean that could have some significance to you outside of the metaphors that I'm using it for. It could have some literal significance to you. Looking at the cards on the board, we have the key with the chair here. That's taking control of where your position. Taking control of your position. So like basically kind of being like, I'm not going to be poor anymore. I'm going to move to, the east side or the upper side, whatever. It's changing your position, taking charge of your position, and in some way taking control of where you are in your life. And that has to do, for some reason, with the Five of Swords, the thing you shouldn't do that's actually going to have bad consequences. Looking down here, it's trying to up your level. It's trying to get you somewhere, like up your status. So the Crown with Sagittarius is up your status. And it's almost like a shortcut with Sagittarius, like a shortcut to CEO status, a shortcut to owner of the company. Whatever this is, this thing that you're thinking of doing that you shouldn't do, puts you in a better position, and it also gives you a higher standing. Okay? But then there's the cave here. The cave is complexity. So it doesn't come without strings attached. Whatever it is that this is comes with lots of strings attached. In fact, it sends you into a cave. This is almost like karma. Cave is like, once you're in the cave, the only way to get out of the cave is to find your way back out of the cave. That's just like karma in my eyes. So this isn't like a one and done, this isn't free. This comes with karma, attachments, consequences, all that stuff. Let's see what's on the bottom here. On the bottom is the sword. So this is something that's just on your mind. It's an idea. It's on your mind, it's an idea. Underneath the sword is the brain. So, and then underneath the treasure chest, this could be a get rich quick scheme. This could be, which, is probably likely to get you in trouble. Maybe it's not entirely legal with the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. And if you do get caught, then Six of Swords, you're in for consequences that are a rough time. All right, let's pull some advice and see what comes up for advice. I'm gathering that you guys shouldn't be doing this, but let's see what comes out for straight up advice for you, Sagittarius. Tell me about advice for Sagittarius regarding this spread. Any advice for Sagittarius? Well, I want to start with the card that's actually on the bottom. So we have the Emperor showing up on the bottom of the deck. You guys can stand to come out on top in life, but it doesn't require that you use this get rich quick scheme or this plan that is like shady, sketchy. Maybe it's throwing somebody under the bus. It doesn't require that. Like the way you're actually going to get to become the emperor, the way you're going to get to become in charge, essentially the winner. The emperor is like the winner, is to with due diligence. It's like Seven of Pentacles is like working hard every day, 9 to 5, or just putting effort in every day on whatever it is. It's kind of like doing it the hard way, doing it the old-fashioned way. And then the Eight of Wands here, actually, if you do it the old-fashioned way, you will get rewarded faster than you think. You don't need to do something shady to get to where you think you need to go. If you just do things with due diligence, if you just work hard and like just do your job, not even hard, like just do what you're supposed to do. Seven of Pentacles, do what you're supposed to do, you'll quickly become rewarded for it. But if you do the other thing, so the Sun reversed, if you decide to go with the thing that is, it's kind of like attached to Five of Swords. The Sun reversed here is the thing that you're not going to feel good about doing, but is going to get you ahead, okay? Five of Swords. That's why the Sun's showing up. You're not going to feel good about doing this thing that is supposedly going to shortcut you to the top. If you do that, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is kind of like getting fired, getting caught. You won't get the reward that you're looking to get. So the advice here is Seven of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles is hold down the fort and just do your job. Do what you're supposed to do. It doesn't have to be like work, like a job. Just do what you're supposed to do, and you'll quickly be rewarded for it. So there's no reason to try to do it a sketchy way. Let's see what we get out of the Oracle cards. Anything else here for Sagittarius for advice? Anything else for advice, please? Oh, wow. Okay. So a more serious advice is coming out now from the cards, from the Oracle cards. We got the Mouth with the arrow on target. There's something about gossip. So like if you are talking to people about this sketchy thing, the sketchy plan, don't, because that could already start the consequences. Like let's say you're planning to do something weird at work, like you're gonna start taking ketchup packets from the break room, and that's how you're gonna get all your ketchup from now on, because you're not gonna buy ketchup anymore. Well, you already told people. It's like that shit is gonna come back around. Don't do that. Don't tell people. Don't even tell people, because it's a bad idea. Whatever it is, you know it's a bad idea, and maybe you have already like spouted this to some people here or there, but don't go back to it. And in fact, let this go. Let the ship sail on this idea or this plan, this evil plan. Yeah, I feel like it's an evil plan. Let the evil plan go, because it's showing up as immature, and like it's not really gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna get you ahead. And don't feed into other people who are buying into the plan. So let's say this is like a group of people, a bunch of people, it's like a mutiny, right? Let's say this is kind of like a mutiny where a bunch of people are in on some kind of shady plan, and you're just one of these people. Well, don't engage them. Don't talk about it with them. Don't talk about it at all. Don't participate. Keep to your corner. Again, do your own job. And I don't think you should be engaging in this, in whatever these people are talking about. Don't even be talking with them about it, because it's like, imagine the conspiracy gets caught. I feel like it gets caught, especially like imagine people are emailing other people at work. Those emails are probably monitored. I would say that those people are going to get caught. So keep away, keep your nose to the ground. All right, Sagittarius, that's going to be your reading. I hope that made sense. I feel like that was very general, but I hope you guys got something out of that. If you did, don't forget to follow the channel, subscribe, and check out Patreon. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.